Michael, UNICEF says there are 18 million out-of-school kids in Nigeria. Isn't that such a scary statistic?
It is a very scary statistics, you are right. But what is more scary is that this number is every year growing. And to be more precise, that number of 18.3 million children who are out of school, it's for only those children who are of primary school and junior secondary school age. What that means is that the number could even be higher if we include children who are out in the population there who are of senior secondary school going age. So the situation is getting worse and is alarming.
No doubt the insurgency in the north is a contributory factor to this high number of children that are out of school. What else could be attributed to this? What's the biggest cause of this problem?
There are several factors that compound to create this rather very worst situation. Some of these factors include cultural, social-cultural factors that compound, where you see the Amajiri children are not sent to formal education systems, and they are sent to Islamaya. And in this UBEC statistics survey of 2018, these are also counted as out-of-school children, even if they attend Islamaya education, which is not considered as formal education unless they attend integrated Quranic schools. So that is one of the reasons. The second is that the schools are not attractive enough to promote the demand for education. So what we need to do is a lot to do with creating a conducive learning environment that will create a demand for education, not only in northern Nigeria, but all over Nigeria. Poverty, extreme poverty, which is also growing, becomes another area that becomes a churn out for more children who are out of school. So various factors do actually compound. When you talk about learning infrastructure that is inadequate, particularly watch facilities in schools for adolescent girls, these are disincentives that make children, even if they go to school, may not even stay in school for a long period of time because the infrastructure there is not conducive for them. The teachers, come on, we have a big number of untrained teachers. Qualified teachers are an incentive for children to go to school. And when we have many schools with a big number of unqualified teachers, that becomes a disincentive for parents to send the children to school. You have already mentioned growing number of insecurity, among others.
Just before I let you go, Michael, what kind of interventions are on the ground to reverse this worrying trend, especially for the girl child? And whose responsibility is it? Is it the state or federal government or the parents?
In the first place, education is a right, and the state has the responsibility to provide that education. Every parent has an obligation to ensure that the child attains that right by sending the child to school. Partners, development partners like UNICEF and many others also have the obligation to ensure that services are provided and opportunities are made available for every child to go to school. Some of these things that need to be done is, for example, strengthening coordination mechanism both at federal and state level to ensure that we are all coordinated to leave no child out of the education system. Secondly, we need to ensure that we engage into public policy dialogue and ensure that legislation that is available in Nigeria and that is we ensure that legislation is fulfilled, reinforced. We have very good laws, very good policies in Nigeria where every child by law is supposed to attend school. And we have very good policies but we need to ensure that these policies become a reality for every child in Nigeria. Those are just some of the things, but we need also to invest more, both from the public, private sector, as well from the international development angle in education.
So all stakeholders have a role to play in reversing this trend. Thank you very much, Michael Banda, for joining us to discuss this on NC Continental Prime. I appreciate your insights and contribution.
Thank you very much.